played driving simulators for far too long and filling my mind up with rubbish, I thought I could do a service to the sim racing community and answer people's questions. And to start things off, possibly the most commonly asked question on the Reddit sim racing community is, which is the best force feedback wheel, or the best value force feedback wheel? The best value for money wheel is the Thrustmaster T300. Though the force feedback on the wheel is the best, it comes with somewhat shoddy pedals, but they work, and ultimately the Thrustmaster T300 is going to get you into sim racing, gives you really good force feedback, has plenty of buttons, has wheel customization options, and just does the job far better than any other wheel on the market at its price point. And it generally goes for around about £200. Now, if you're on a really tight budget and you can't afford the T300, though I would just say save up for a T300 if you can. And if you don't like sim racing or you get bored of it, you can normally eBay them for the price that you get them. But if you can't get that money together, then really the only other option is to go for something like a super cheap second-hand G27 or a Driving Force GT. Now, the curious ones of you will wonder, what is it that makes a force feedback wheel good or better than another force feedback wheel? What is the defining or important characteristics of a good force feedback wheel? Information that, if you know, can be used to woo even the most beautiful of fair maidens at your local drinking establishment. Now, the key difference is, or the most important difference with force feedback wheel, the most important feature is that the wheel has low mechanical resistance. So this is even separate to the actual force feedback strength and the buttons and everything else with it, is that you need the wheel to have low mechanical resistance. Why is this important? Some of you might be asking. Well, if you think of it a bit like a computer mouse, what you need is the ability as a player of the game to be able to put precise input into the game and respond to the game without your input device getting in the way. And if you look at computer mice, what's happened as they've developed over the years is that typically people have low grip mouse mats, gaming mouse mats, even sometimes hard mouse mats, and you'll notice that modern mice have very good mouse skis or feet, I don't know what you'd call them, but on the bottom of them that makes the input with a mouse very consistent, very smooth, and the mouse doesn't get in the way. Now, a mouse isn't completely analogous to a steering wheel. Obviously, you can push down harder on a mouse to increase or decrease the resistance. But it gives you a general idea for those of you that have never used a wheel as to why having low mechanical resistance is important. Getting back to the T300, what makes it so good is that not only does it have that very low mechanical resistance, but it also has surprisingly strong and precise force feedback. This allows the game to communicate to you as the driver what the car is doing, and even correcting the car in certain situations, getting you out of trouble, situations that wouldn't be as easily recoverable with other less powerful force feedback wheels on the market. Ultimately though, the T300 or whatever wheel you use won't make you fast. It might make it easier to be faster, and it might make you more consistent depending on the quality of your wheel and how you set it up. But in the end, with sim racing especially, and probably most things in life, it comes down to how much practice and time you're going to put into it, and how much natural aptitude that you had at the activity initially. The fact is, you could put an alien outside of a window with a broomstick and attach that broomstick with sellotape to a mouse and have that mouse control a car in a sim, and they're probably going to beat you anyway. So if you haven't got a T300 or an OSW or an ActiveForce wheel, don't worry, because you're still going to be slower than the people that are not from this planet. So just try and enjoy the simulators with what you've got. Though T300 is definitely the way to go if you're looking for a wheel and you want the absolute best value for wheel on the market at this point in time. And no doubt we're going to have to do an update video in 6 months' time when another one comes out. But for now, for the last year or so, the T300 has definitely offered the best value for money force feedback and steering input for driving games. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video we do. Goodbye. much.